Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going deep on an appliance that is a total game changer for anyone living in a small space, but also for a whole lot of other people you might not expect. I'm talking about the Countertop Dishwasher. And if you think you know what these little machines can do, you're going to want to stick around. You might be in for a surprise.
Does this sound painfully familiar? I mean, it's that constant, nagging feeling when you live in a small apartment or a rental. You're always fighting this losing battle against a mountain of dirty dishes. This quote just nails that daily struggle perfectly.
And this is the big myth we're here to bust today. Because if the image in your head is some gimmicky plastic gadget that barely rinses a plate, I'm here to tell you, things have changed. A lot. The era of the countertop dishwasher being just a toy, yeah, that's officially over.
So let's start by really digging into the problem these machines were born to solve. Let's talk about the small kitchen struggle.
Look, the countertop models you can buy today are no joke. We are talking about serious, high-performance appliances that can actually blast off that baked-on cheese and dried-on oatmeal. They've evolved into legit cleaning powerhouses that can absolutely go toe-to-toe with the big, full-size dishwashers they're modeled after.
But this is not just a story about making chores easier or saving a little time. The real story, and honestly the much more important one, is all about accessibility.
Which, brings us to a really important question. Sure, they're great for someone in a tiny studio apartment, but who are these machines really for? The answer is a lot more profound than you might think.
For so many people, these are nothing less than an essential assistive device. I mean, think about it. If you struggle with executive function from something like ADHD, you know that feeling where a huge pile of dishes feels like this impossible wall you just can't start climbing? This little machine completely removes that barrier. For anyone with chronic pain or mobility issues, it literally eliminates the physical pain of having to stand at a sink. And if you've got sensory aversions, it is a huge mental health lifesaver, letting you completely avoid the stress of touching gross, soggy, leftover food. It's a game changer.
All right, so maybe you're interested. Let's get practical. If you're actually thinking about buying one, it really all boils down to three big decisions you have to make.
First thing you got to figure out is, where's the water coming from? A hookup model, well, it connects right to your kitchen faucet. The upside, they usually hold more dishes and you get a really powerful clean. The downside, your sink is completely out of commission for the entire time it's running. On the flip side, you've got tank models. These are the truly portable ones. You just pour about 5 liters of water right in the top. The catch is, well, you have to haul and pour 5 liters of water into it every single time you run a load.
Okay, now for what I think is the single biggest difference you'll find between models: how it dries your dishes. The basic ones use what's called residual heat, which is really just the steam left over from the hot wash cycle. It's fine for glass and ceramic plates, but your plastic containers, they're going to come out soaking wet, every time. If you want truly dry dishes, you have to look for a model that has PTC, or positive temperature coefficient, hot air drying. It's a fancy name for a dedicated fan or heater that gets everything, including plastics, bone dry.
And hey, let me let you in on a little industry secret. If you were to tear a bunch of these machines apart, you'd find that the guts, the pumps, the motors, are often exactly the same, made by the same original equipment manufacturer, or OEM. So what does that mean for you? It means the brand name isn't the whole story. What you're really paying for is the design, those specific features like hot air drying, and, this is a big one, the quality of their customer support.
All right, let's fast forward. You have one, you love it, but then something goes wrong. Don't worry. Let's talk about how to solve a couple of the most common hiccups, and the fixes are actually surprisingly easy.
Okay, the number one moment of panic is the dreaded E4 error code. It just means the overflow sensor got tripped, usually because maybe you used regular dish soap instead of detergent. It sounds scary, but the fix is called the tilt method. All you do is unplug it, carefully tilt it backwards about 45 degrees over a towel to let any water drain out of the base, and then just leave it alone for a day. The sensor will dry out and reset itself. That's it. Super simple.
The other big frustration? A leaky faucet adapter. Before you spend an hour on hold with customer service, check one thing. Is there a little rubber washer inside the adapter? Sometimes it falls out. If it's there, just go buy $1's worth of plumber's tape, wrap it around your faucet's threads a few times, and then screw the adapter back on nice and tight. I promise you that solves the problem 99% of the time.
So, with all that technical stuff and troubleshooting out of the way, let's bring it all home. How do you figure out which machine is the perfect match for your life?
This chart lays it out perfectly because different lifestyles really do need different features, right? If you're a renter in a regular apartment, a big, powerful hookup model like the Danby is going to be your workhorse. Living that van life, a portable tank model like the HAVA, especially with its great drying, is going to be your best friend. For new parents, you're going to want that peace of mind that comes from the steam and sanitization cycles on something like the AirSend. And hey, if style and quiet operation are your top priority, the sleek look of the Blacklist Decker is probably going to win you over.
Now, before you get excited and click buy on any of these, I want you to burn one single crucial number into your brain: 18.
18 inches. That is the magic number. It's the typical clearance you need between your countertop and the bottom of your cabinets. Trust me, this is the single most common and heartbreaking mistake people make. They do all the research, they find the perfect machine, it arrives, and it is half an inch too tall to fit. Please, I'm begging you, grab a tape measure, measure twice, buy once.
So there you have it. The Countertop Dishwasher has gone from a dorm room gimmick to a seriously powerful cleaning tool, and for many, a truly vital accessibility device. And that just leaves me with one final question for you to chew on. What other overlooked, maybe underestimated appliance has totally changed your daily life for the better? Think about it.